One of the lesser known facts about quantum leaping is it can be extremely taxing on your nervous system and can cause you to go through a lot of exhaustion. But actually, this is a good sign. What's actually happening is you are calibrating to the higher frequency of the timeline you were jumping to. When you were quantum jumping to a better reality, and why would you want to quantum jump to a less good reality? That reality is at a higher vibrational frequency than you are used to holding. The version of you that already lives in that parallel timeline has a higher vibrational frequency, so they're used to being at that higher frequency all the time. However, when you're quantum leaping, when you're doing things to clear and collapse your old beliefs, when you are cleaning out your environment, when you are acting in the new identity of the version of you that lives on that timeline, you are having to get used to that higher vibrational frequency, and it can be exhausting because your body is not used to sustaining that level of energy. It's the same as when you are trying a new workout and it can seem really exhausting for the first couple days or couple weeks. But then if you look at a workout that you've been doing for a while that maybe exhausted you a year ago, your body is used to that output of energy. Your body is just used to being at that frequency. So it's no longer exhausting. This is the same thing with quantum leaping. When you actually do stabilize in the new reality and arrival happens and you're actually on that frequency more often than you're not, the exhaustion does go away. This is almost one of the tests in quantum leaping. You have to continue to sustain your energetic frequency at that level that reality you want to live in is. Because the way we quantum leap is when we shift our thoughts, feelings, vibrational frequency, emotional set point, beliefs about reality and ourselves, choices and actions to match the same frequency of the reality we want to live in. The thing is, you have to sustain that frequency until that becomes your dominant frequency. So you have to stay at that higher level of energy until your energy reaches the tipping point, and then you flip into the new reality. If you are going through this right now, sustain the frequency, continue to persist in the assumption that you live in that reality, continue acting from the identity of the version of you that lives on the timeline you live on. Let go of anything that lowers your frequency, continue to raise your vibrational frequency and hold the frequency for as long as you can, and also rest. Much love.